To slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Alec Burks. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the 5.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Heat. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Back to Daniels. Charity stripe shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Hero with it to the middle. Here's Adebayo. Doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. And Brett, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful. Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Daniels. Young looking around. Here's Risache. Back to Young. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And that's just one of the moves that Bam has in his arsenal.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip." So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Adebayo. Wiggins down low. Back to Adebayo. Johnson with the defensive effort. Atlanta leading by 3. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare, just when he gets his confidence.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. In attendance tonight, 2 Chainz, who grew up not too far from here.
Yeah, 2 Chainz from College Park, part owner of the College Park Skyhawks of the G League. Such an uplifting story. Very talented, also very, very smart.
Here's Larson. Oh, sweet move. And Adebayo finishes inside.
And how about the handles from Bam? That's tough to guard.
LeVert outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Risacher, he's checked in for the Hawks.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Hero for three. The rebound by Atlanta. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Risacher. No points so far. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting, right?
Oh, did he? He did the end.
That's
He
gonna
got
count.
it to fall.
Put it on the board.
So nice. Whoa! The heave to beat the butt.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Karis LeVert is out there with Risacher. Then it's Clint Capella, then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Niang in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Hero finds Robinson. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot off.
Here's Risacher. Niang a screen. Pass to Mann. Shoots over Robinson. Mann misses.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Larson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Anderson with a screen. Hero for three. And again, Miami with a triple. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Like to see that from Trae, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
Pass to Ware. Hero for three. Okongwu with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Mann, the pass to Young. LeVert goes against Burks. LeVert outside. Okongwu, a screen on Burks. Drills it from deep. LeVert's got 5 points.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And when you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Robinson passes to Hero. Back to Robinson. Burks for three. Sinks the tray. And the Heat lead by 1.
Yeah, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Niang, the pass to LeVert. Carries it down low. Levert's got 5 points in the quarter.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Puts it up. And again, it's Miami converting. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Now Young. Give him 8 points now. Okongwu, a screen on Hero. There's Young with the 3. And no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Miami out in front, up 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5, down low. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Stolen by Hero. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Daniels. Here's Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Burks for 3. Fires in the triple. Burks has got 6.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Young. Shoots over Hero. Again, Atlanta.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Hero. 13 points in the game. The 3 ball. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Young, the pass to Okongwu. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Pass to Ware. Now here's Burks. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Hawks trail by 4. Outside Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Pass to Ware. Back to Burks. Now Hero. Here's Ware. And here's Robinson. Off target from three-point range. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Buffkin. That one's good. This game is all even.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Miami has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Back to Hero. Pass to Robinson. He buries it from 3. Robinson's got 6 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Buffkin. And he banks in the layup. Buffkin's got 4 points this quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outside Robinson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Burks. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Johnson a screen on Burks. LeVert, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the...
It's
Did he get it off in
It
time?
counts at the buzzer.
That's a feel-good.
Wow. Oh, taking this arena's breath away. That's a crazy...
Tyler Hero has been on display for Miami. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Larry Nance is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Krejci in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Heat leading by 4. Here's Larson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Johnson passes to Young. Young on the drive, deflected. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And the Heat making a change here. Burks is checked in.
Number 18, Alec Burks.
Wiggins outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Wiggins no good. Hawks trail by 6. Fires from 14, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Pass to Burks. Adebayo, the open look. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Allie, thank you. Heat leading by 4. Wiggins outside. Outside Burks. Adebayo passes to Burks. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hero's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's what Hero can provide. Points from distance. I don't know if you want them coming from that far away, but that's 3.
Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hero, the pass to Burks. And again, Miami with a triple.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's good. 2 points.
That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Burks. There's a minute 12 left in the game. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Hero. And again, it's Miami converting.
And Hero getting to the spots where he can be very effective. That swagger he plays with is infectious.
Here's Young. It's tipped. Burks with it. To the left side wing. Hero outside. Outside Burks. For three. Rebounded by Johnson. And Atlanta with possession here. Trailing by 8. And down it goes. 2 points.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Here's Hero. And an intentional foul right there.
10 seconds. Team seconds.
So it's Miami now. And so they foul intentionally.
Third person. Team starter. Shooting.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Hero, one of those guys you just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 6. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Right side Young. The 3 from Ricochet. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Oh, my. Ricochet. Just huge.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Daniels. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
To tie it up. And he drills the triple. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Go. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the center position. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Hero for 3. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Hero. Wiggins outside. Can he keep it going? A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hero's got 33 points.
How about Hero gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Tyler Hero. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Young against Hero. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance. Hero's got 36 points.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Young. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Outside Burks. Shoots a fadeaway. The rebound by Atlanta.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
Inside, Johnson passes to Young. Pass to Daniels. Okongwu, a screen on Wiggins. The 3 from Rizashay. The rebound by Ware. And he commits the intentional foul.
Onyeka Okongwu. His first. Team first.
Here's Hero. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His fifth. Team second.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And the Hawks call time here. 23 seconds left in OT. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Here's Young. Pass to Daniels. 4-3. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a... Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at center. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Pacers with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Siakam's shot is off. Garland against Halliburton. Garland kicks to Allen. Mobley outside. Clock at 6. Trying to find Strus, and he gets it to him. Allen's shot is off. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Floats one. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland.
Boy, the floater game from Donovan Mitchell is effortless, folks.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And then for Cleveland, DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus.
Don't be mistaken about that 6'1" frame. That 6'10" wingspan, 215 pounds. Look out inside.
Siakam's shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Garland kicks to Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Puts it up from 17. And the jumper falls for him. 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
McConnell scanning the floor. Outside Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammate.
Now Hunter from downtown drills it from outside.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. They've got Mobley. DeAndre Hunter out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Jerome in at the guard position. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Man, that is a big-time, tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Toppin against Mobley. Here's Halliburton. Mobley with the block. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Hunter. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one is good from Jerome.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mathurin. And he lays it straight in.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Cleveland, Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Mobley is screened. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size. Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Strus in the corner. Mitchell outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Mitchell kicks to Hunter. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Hunter's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Offline with his 3. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Nembhard with it. Left side, Mathurin. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
2 on the clock. That one misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Indiana out in front. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
Two things you love here. How confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Up top, Garland. He's covered by Halliburton.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Nembhard finds Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Just 5 to shoot. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Turner. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Allen passes to Garland. Allen with it. He tries for 3. Nembhard grabs the board. Halliburton outside. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Up top, Nembhard. Covered by Mitchell. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Strus. Here's Garland. Still yet to score. Shot's good by Mitchell.
From 3-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Mobley outside. Pass to Hunter. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Cleveland.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Back to Halliburton. .112 left to play in the third. He's feeling it. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. And here is Garland. Hunter, no one around him. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Hunter's got 12 in the game. Here's Mathurin. That shot off. Hunter with some nice defense. Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
We'll got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Halliburton. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Pass to Hunter. Outside Garland. Mobley a screen on Halliburton. Garland, no good on the last second attempt there. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Max Strus is out there with Hunter. Then there's Garland. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard. Drops in the layup for two. Halliburton's got 27 points.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Garland the pass to Thompson. Pass to Hunter. Shoots over Walker. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Hunter.
So versatile offensively. When Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense.
Halliburton, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Thompson, a screen on McConnell. Thompson outside. Back to Garland. To tie it up. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Capable of doing it all himself. Halliburton showing his prowess as a two-way threat.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates. And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws in practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Siakam. Allen with the rebound.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Indiana leading. Outside Turner. Indiana moving the ball over. Halliburton gets to Turner.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Down low. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Good!
As Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Garland. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. It counts!
We call that patience. Veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure, what pressure?
26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Garland. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
You see the quickness of Garland on display right there. He's working amongst the trees, no problem.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some missing.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Garland looking it over. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball.
important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Orlando with the rebound. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Down low. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Grimes. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wagner outside. Banchero in the post. He's covered by Oubre. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist by Wagner.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Counted from distance. Grimes has got 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Banchero. Here's Carter. Shoots over Oubre. Carter can't get it to go.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
For 3, George hits the trifecta.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Picked by Carter. The 3 from Banchero. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Lataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Now here's Maxey. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Black. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Here's McCain going inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Anthony outside. Isaac finds Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 2. Don't go away. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
They've got Anthony. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's Black in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. The 3 from Banchero. Drops in the 3. Banchero's got 8 points.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Right side, Butler. There's a screen. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Wow!
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
To the paint. Here's Butler. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Black passes to Anthony. There's the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Embiid. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. Carter, a screen on Oubre. And Carroll passes to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Suggs. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Maxey surveys. Pass to Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Now here's George, defended by Wagner. Here's Embiid. Sinks that one from the post. Embiid's got 6 here in the quarter.
Nice switch up. Already into his shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
And here's Wagner. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Maxey passes to Embiid. Outside Maxey. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Jack's up at 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Banchero. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, nice D from Carter. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Magic leading by just 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Wagner outside. And there's a pick from the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Wagner's got 6. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
So cunning and effective in screening roles. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in, and the 76ers making a change here. 1:49 left in the third. Fires for 3, and Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. Maxey's got 5 now.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Wagner with a screen on Maxey. Black tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Oubre gets it to go. Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter. Orlando has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Banchero right side. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 14 points for him.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Here's Embiid. Can't get it to drop. Oh, nice D from Carter. And it's Wagner off the drive. Over Oubre. And another basket for Orlando. Here's Maxey. He's got 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Right wing. Maxey with a screen on Banchero. Back to Maxey. Embiid inside. Carter's there.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. He does not get the second one. Wagner on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Nails it from 3. Here's Embiid. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the close. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. We've got Banchero. He's out there with Goga Batadze. And it's Black in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid in the face of tough D.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Butler passes to Embiid. Here's the floater, and it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thank you for that. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. The 3 from Banchero. And Grimes pulls it down.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oubre passes to Maxey. Over Suggs. And it's Maxey missing. Magic leading by 7. Wagner outside. Banchero against Oubre. Oh, not to be denied. Banchero.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Here's Banchero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And the basket by Embiid.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Banchero outside. Floater is good from Banchero.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Embiid. Off the left rim and out. Magic leading by 8. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Gets the 3 to fall.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Magic.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paolo Banchero.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Carter, a screen on George. And it falls all over the rim and in. And the Magic lead by 10.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Suggs outside. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow
closely.
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Rizushea and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Young drives in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets. Penknife inside.
Pass to Neesmith. To the middle. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Siakam.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Young. Sweet little floater.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Now the Pacers with it. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's Young. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Indiana. Siakam left side. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Turner. And finished off by Halliburton.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Here's Rizachet. Johnson kicks to Young. Now Rizachet. In the corner, Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young from outside. Pass to Daniel. Here's Rizachet. Drops in the tray.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Rizachet looking like a polished shooter already.
Siakam outside. Halliburton against Young. Halliburton, that's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Briggs since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And a change for the Hawks. LeVert's checked in for Rizachet. Daniels kicks to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Okongwu with the screen for LeVert. Jump shot is good that time.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Nembhard finds Turner. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Johnson with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Mathurin against LeVert. Young outside. Shoots over Nembhard. Young's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Siakam. Inside. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
And here's Young. The tray. The shot, no good. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Rizachet. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's LeVert into the 1 spot. And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's Rizachet. He's got 5. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Rizachet's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass. Halliburton's got 10 points.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And LeVert, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LeVert's got the lead back up to 3 now for Atlanta. Halliburton with it. He's got 10. Now McConnell. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. From 13, almost, but it rolls out.
You can't look at the result
of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Mathurin. That one's in, his first shot this game. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. A nice shot by Young.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nesmith. Now Siakam. He's covered by Niang. Here's the 3. And Siakam is good for 3. Siakam's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Young against Halliburton. And yes, it's good. Young's got 8 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Nesmith. Now, here is Halliburton. Back to Nesmith. Puts up a deep 3. LeVert grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Pass to Nembhard. Nesmith with the ball. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 6 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Okongwu with a screen on Halliburton.
For 3.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks ahead, up 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
And Young, such a clever shooter. He makes sure to get himself a foul while putting up the shot.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Halliburton's got 13.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Okongwu a screen. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And Okongwu slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
The Hawks leading by 5. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Day 2, everyone. Come on, let me hear you.
And Johnson now top of the key. Knocked loose. Pass to Shea. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And a fast break now for the Pacers.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Johnson the screen. With the drive. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Shot clock at 5. Young from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Good on the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Siakam outside. Outside Mathurin. It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to 4 on the bucket from Halliburton.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
A nice shot by Young. Young's got 14 points for the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Young. Baseline try. The shot, no good. Pacers trail by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana.
Remarkable judgment in the pick and roll. Halliburton reads these situations extraordinarily well.
Young outside. And Okongwu has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Young. Okongwu's now got 4 points now in the quarter. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 4. Live from... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Here's Halliburton. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Puffkin in at the point. Now here's LeVert. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Guys, that's a cold-blooded answer from deep. LeVert takes smart shots and knows his range.
Tapping a screen on LeVert. And it's Halliburton missing. Atlanta's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. LeVert is screen on Mathurin. Oh, LeVert in position. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, LeVert gets really good elevation when finishing. So smooth around the rim.
Walker with a screen for Halliburton. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 12 points here in the second half.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Chopin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. 4 on the shot clock. Daniels from outside. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Turner to tie it up. Rebound, Atlanta.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Here's Daniels. And it's sent back by Turner. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Halliburton, that's good.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Young against Halliburton. Basket counts. And the Hawks lead by 3.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Halliburton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Young looking it over. Launches it. Kept alive. Lets the 3 fly. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. There's 53 seconds left in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Young inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Rizachet. Off target from outside. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw
line. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? You know he misses every strike. And they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Yeah, how about the nerds there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Andrew Nemhard, 2.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Young. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Halliburton for 3. Right between the eyes.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
So Cleveland will get first possession. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the point guard position.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. And he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
RJ, the Cavs breaking ground on a new practice facility set to open in 2027.
Situated on the Cuyahoga River, it will be 4 times larger than the existing one. And let me tell you this, the existing one was state-of-the-art. And it continues to rejuvenate what we're seeing in downtown Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers.
Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Magic. Mobley outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Garland, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Outside Strus. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. The shot's good.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. And Carroll with a screen on Garland. Suggs, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From deep, Mitchell sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 5 now.
You see how smoothly Mitchell gets into his shot. That's elite.
Batase's checked in for Banchero. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner finds Carter. And here's Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Orlando making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. And Black subbed in for Caldwell Pope.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Magic trail by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Black passes to Batadze. Wagner against Garland. Lets the 3 fly, and Wagner is good for 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Garland. This one for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Mitchell against Suggs. The 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for the Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Javonte Green. Then there's Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the point. And Green comes to help. For 3, Anthony connects from downtown. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Here's Black. Yet to see a basket. Anthony outside. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Jerome. Outside, Green. Pass to Mobley. Here's Jerome. 5 on the clock. Mobley on a screen. From the high post. It's rebounded by Batadze.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Now Banchero. Now Isaac. Back to Anthony. Here's Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
Orlando making some changes. Carter comes in for Batadze. And Suggs is subbed in for Isaac. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Green. Outside Garland. And here's Strus outside. Knocks down the long J. Strus has got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Pass to Black. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision making.
Outside Hunter. Outside Strus. Now here's Hunter. Inside. Mobley with it. It's hauled in by Black.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And it's in there.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Anthony. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. That one's good for 2.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Suggs with it. He has 7. Outside Carter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And he makes it on the layup. And the Magic lead by 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Wagner on the wing, covered by Strus. 2 points. That one goes. Wagner's got 5 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Outside Hunter. Thompson with a screen. Launches a 3. Hunter can't get it to go. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Into the Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen.
9 seconds left to play in the half. Suggs outside. Over Garland. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so that brings the first half to a close. Magic out in front, up 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Carter in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Allen finds Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Suggs. Back to Caldwell Pope. Banchero surveys. Banchero with a screen on Garland. 6 to shoot. Suggs. Outside Carter. Hey, expanding his range. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Strus. Mobley outside. Outside Strus. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Outside Mitchell, the three, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Banchero finds Carter. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Mobley outside, pass to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Banchero. Strus's shot is off. Orlando leading by 7. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's the teardrop. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Outside Garland. Allen a screen from deep. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lays it up and banks it in. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Allen on the wing. Now Strus. And here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Banchero outside. Shoots over Mobley. And a beautiful finish by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 13. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic. They're up 7. And don't go away. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And Cleveland, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Dean Wade, and it's Strus in at the small forward position. Here's Banchero. Banchero goes strong down low.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Now here's Strus. Pass to Wade. Garland with the ball. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Anthony. In transition, the Magic on the run.
Those are the kind of plays that win you games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Suggs. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. To the middle. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Cavaliers trail by 9. Tipped. Down low. Here's Banchero. Banchero getting creative.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Magic leading by 9. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And Carroll with it. Covered by Mobley. And Carroll no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And the shot goes in.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Taking the contact, Banchero.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And the basket is good.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
Pass to Suggs. Now Wagner. Carter, a screen on Strus. Here's Wagner. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Mitchell up top. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Here's Garland. Pass to Strus. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Carroll finds Suggs. Picked by Carter. Garland against Suggs. And that one is hammered home.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. And they get it back. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Hero out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5. Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Ware, 5 on the clock. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got the opening field goal of the game for the Heat.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
Back to Halliburton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Now here's Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big Man, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. And certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
Now here's Adebayo. Count that bucket.
And that's just one of the moves that Bam has in his arsenal.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
They were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Wiggins finds Hero. Wiggins, a screen on Halliburton. Hero, no good.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Here's Ware. Pass to Robinson. Wiggins outside. Fires the 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. Back to Nembhard. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Burks looking around. Wiggins up top. Adebayo against Siakam. And stolen by Siakam. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Pass to Nembhard. And he banks in the layup. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Ware. Adebayo with the ball. And he gets the bucket. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Adebayo not allowing the defense to slow him down.
Pass to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Hits it from 3-point range.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by 4. And back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
We got T.J. McConnell. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Toppin. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Hero passes to Love. Hits the three-point bomb. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Here's Larson. He's covered by Halliburton. And the call on the shot he sends in to the line. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Ware kicks to Robinson. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Ware dishes to Anderson, and it's sent back by Turner. Halliburton with it. But now by Anderson. Pass to Toppin. There's the triple. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton. Toppin's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Burks. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Burks has got his first points in this one.
Oh, great move there. That spin just dusted the defense.
Back to Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
The Heat trail by 12. Anderson outside. The three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Halliburton. Then for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is checked in for Kyle Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Mitchell in for Tyler Hero. Pass to Mathurin. Power down with both hands.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Back to Mitchell. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Count that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Adebayo.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Back to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Five to shoot. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Shoots over Burks. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and the Heat, another three.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
On the wing, Turner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Turner's got 5 now. And so it's Indiana. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now, all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
One for Miami. Look at who they've got out there. We've got Alec Burks. Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Burks. There's the 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pass to Halliburton. Adebayo against Siakam. Back to Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Hero passes to Ware. Heat moving the ball around. Hero from long range. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And here's Halliburton. 12 points for him. Now, Nesmith, a 3-ball. And the Pacers, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Burks. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Alec Burks, and that's good. Burks has got 5.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Burks covering and stolen by Wiggins. Here's Hero. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
And Indiana making a change here. Shepard's checked in. He hits the second from the line. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Adebayo. 8 points for him. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Shepard with the ball. Inside. Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight, and he makes the first. Siakam hits them both. 5 seconds left in the third. Robinson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Robinson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Heat trail by 15. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Oh, just incredible, that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Hero passes to Robinson. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline, and it's in off the backboard.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Nesmith. Nailed from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Pass to Ware. Wiggins surveying the floor. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. Now, here is Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Wiggins, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Wiggins showing a bit of strength, even with that frame of his, able to take the punishment and still get the score.
Pacers leading by 17. Pass to Nesmith. Nembhard with it. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And Indiana, another three.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pacers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Now Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton. And Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Halliburton drives in. The layup missed. And here are the Heat. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Wiggins passes to Hero. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability.
Like to get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dice. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Banchero against Johnson, and Banchero gets it to go.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Johnson. Now Young. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Beyond the arc. Young can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
On the wing, Daniels. Outside Johnson. No one near him. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Yeah, often shooting from way beyond the arc, Young easily pops in the short-range three.
Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Puts up a three. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Young. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Here's Ricochet. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
It's always good to see Ricochet mixing it up down low.
And out on the wing, Zach Ricochet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Ricochet. Back to Young. Shot from the mid-range. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. There's the triple. And another 3 for Orlando.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Outside Young. Great D that time from Suggs. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys stat-wise?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. LeVert passes to Mann. Out to the wing. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Black passes to Banchero. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Here's Bufkin. He's covered by Suggs. Bufkin, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
To the inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
LeVert, a screen on Suggs. And he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Anthony outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Niang. Daniels is checked in for Mann. And it's Young in for Bufkin. Suggs against Young. Okongwu, a screen on Suggs. Oh, Young! Deep shot!
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. Outside Young. The rebound by Carter. Magic leading by 6. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Now here's Carter, guarded by Young. Young with the double team. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for Orlando.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Okongwu, a screen on Suggs. Young from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Banchero outside. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Orlando up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risacher in at the 3. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Goes up on the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Young's got 13.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Wagner outside. Out to the right wing. Banchero in the post. Covered by Johnson. Banchero from close range.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Young, the pass to Johnson. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And Young gets it to go.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. So, guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Such a wide open look. Young's got 19 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
At 6'10", Banchero possesses impressive mobility, just excellent in screen and rolls.
Left side, Johnson. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 4. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? Don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Look, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Risacher for the tie. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risacher's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Caldwell Pope with it. Wagner outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Risacher. Now Johnson. Young looking over the floor. Here's Risacher for the lead. The rebound by Carter. Suggs against Young. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Let's go with a three at the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And we've watched three so far in this one. Magic out in front, leading by 5. And coming up as soon. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Hawks trail by 5. They've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Banchero. Cole Anthony out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's Black in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Krejci. On the wing man, guarded by Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Hits a three-pointer.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Picked by Isaac. Banchero left side. Banchero unfazed by the contact.
It's so hard trying to throw Banchero off balance. He's superb at finishing through contact.
LeVert goes against Anthony. LeVert outside. From behind the arc. It doesn't go for him. Magic leading by 4. Anthony outside. Up top, Banchero. Defended by Niang. Hey, rejected by Capella. Outside man. Into the lane. Pass to LeVert. Here's Krejci. Now man. Over Anthony. And that one's good, man.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance. And trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Banchero in the post. Young's there, and Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Daniels passes to Johnson. Great D that time from Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Takes it inside. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Banchero, right side. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Suggs finds Carter. Suggs with a screen on Okongwu. Here's Banchero. Atlanta with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Down low. Carter against Johnson. Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a three-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the three and try to force OT.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both. And it's a three-point game, and Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick lead.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there. Yeah, you need a forward who can get those freebies. Banchero looking to be that guy for this team.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Outside Johnson puts up a deep 3. Orlando with the rebound. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's unable to get the second one. So Orlando takes the win. This one was in the balance right until the final.
big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Count the basket.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Strus. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And it's Strus missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Brunson. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 5 now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Garland with the bucket.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
Pass to Hart for 3. Rebounded by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share, and his priority this time out is trying to make it hard for Donovan Mitchell. He told me Donovan is an elite 3-level scorer. It's going to take more than one player to slow him down. We need all 5 guys communicating and working together defensively. A big challenge. Guys?
Thanks, David. And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Brunson against Garland. Drives to the hoop. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The willingness to power through contact. Darius Garland proving once again just how tough he is.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the game. Now here's Brunson. He has 7. Pass to Achua. Now Towns. From deep, Brunson connects from 3-point range. Brunson's got 10.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A different look for New York. Bridges is checked in for Hart, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Cleveland also making some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. Now, here's Hunter. And good that time.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Here's Towns. And there's another one for the Knicks.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Pass to Mobley. Now, here's Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. It's good from long range.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Towns kicks to Bridges. The layup off target. 1 second left. The shot misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter out there with the Coral. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then it's Green, and it's Jerome in at point guard. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle. The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Pass to Achua. For 3, Bridges. A three-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Over to the wing. On its way from Hunter for 2. Kept alive. Count that one from Mobley. Mobley's got his second basket of the game.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Kane with a screen for Bridges. And another 3 for New York.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Mobley outside. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. A three-pointer, no good. New York leading by 3. McBride passes to Achua. Makes it off the glass.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Anunoby has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. The Cavaliers again can't hit. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Brunson off the dribble, and he makes good on the layup. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
Jalen Brunson outstanding at finding avenues to the cup.
1:11 left to play here in the half. Here's Mitchell. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Garland. Mobley with it. And here is Mitchell. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hunter. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 4.
That can be a difficult shot for some, but Towns very capable in the mid-range.
For three, Hunter. It's the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
And Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Anunoby's got himself on the board with 3 there.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Allen kicks to Strus. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland feeling him out a little bit. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. Anunoby, right side. Oh, good on the triple. Bridges against Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Allen, a screen on Brunson. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Floats one up. And no good that time. Bridges with some nice defense. Anunoby in the corner. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 6.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
And we see, as in baseball, Doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
On deep, Brunson. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
Back to Garland. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Down low, here's Strus. Good D by Anunoby. New York leading by 5. Brunson, right side. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Garland. Mitchell finds Allen. Shoots it up. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Allen. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter. New York's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Garland against Brunson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. Oh, muscling it in, Brunson.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks out front, up 7. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the speedest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Garland. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Jerome, and it's shooting guard. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Jerome. A baseline J, drained for 2 points. Jerome's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, they work the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
Towns against Wade. Stolen by Wade. Hunter, no one around him. Cans it from downtown.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Bounce pass from Bridges. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Brunson. To the middle. Towns kicks to Bridges. Here's Brunson, and again it's New York.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Mitchell. Count it, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
That one good for 2. Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
This is a move that Donovan Mitchell has made over and over again. Off the bounce, so tough.
Anunoby in the corner. Hart the pass to Brunson. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good with the triple.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove the time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Pass to Strus. Now here's Allen. Here's Garland. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
absolutely fearless as Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Shot to stop the run, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
One of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Second team.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Hart. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was.